And we're back. This is October 16th, and we are here to tell you what is coming out today from your local comic book shops or your digital comic providers. Alright, well, let's get started. First, we have Mara with the independent books.
Not a whole lot coming out this week from independent publishers, at least here in our store. For Hellboy fans, BPRD, Hell on Earth. From Image, we have Thief of Thieves. And from Vertigo, we have Fables, which I flipped through this pretty quickly, just trying to get a feel of it, and it's going to be a sad issue. Brian has already testified that.
Pay attention to the two people on the cover and decide what they have in common right now, and you'll get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful
It's sad,
issue.
But there's also a possible sunshiny happiness in it too, because maybe one of those two people isn't going to stay dead.
Pay attention to that one. Also from Image this week, new Morning Glories and new Nowhere Men, which Nowhere Men has been getting more and more popular, especially when we saw Comic-Con.
They have that
t-shirt
cool t-shirt.
It was just sold out. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, science is the new rock and roll.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cool t-shirt, period. But
yeah, and it's a cool concept for the comic book as well. So that's your highlights from smaller publishers.
yeah, right on. Not too much to talk about over at DC. There is some cool stuff coming out. I know Wonder Woman's been a hit, so I thought I'd talk about that. Wonder Woman's still going strong. I don't read it, but hey, there's a horse and she's wearing a cool cape. Looks like it's made out of bird feathers.
It's more firstborn stuff.
More firstborn stuff, so, well, people like it. Next, speaking of Wonder Woman from Earth 2, correct? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She has appeared and shown up, and feels like it's been I guess it has been a while. I keep on forgetting about
2 months.
I keep on forgetting about Villains Month. You hear that? I keep on forgetting about Villains Month, and it's been like 2 weeks. Anyway, Wonder Woman's here. She's hanging out with young Bruce and young Clark, and I don't know. It's cool stuff. And who is that on the cover with Superman? Is that Lois?
Lois.
Yeah.
Because in Earth 2, he's with Lois.
That's right, yeah. Oh, because it doesn't end up well, yeah.
Earth 2 is the real Superman and Batman, as far as I'm concerned.
Right. Well, there you go. All right, on. Justice League fans, they're reading reading Justice League of America. This one's written by Matt Kent, and it's a tease that maybe the Justice League might still be alive, guys. What? They didn't really kill all of them? Crazy. But one that you should be excited about, according to my guy Bry over here, you hated that, is Batman and Two-Face. Remember, this is Batman and Robin after Damian had died, 6 issues ago? They've been switching off the title. It's going to be Batman and Two-Face for a while. Isn't that correct?
A couple issues, I thought it was going to be a bunch, but then I remembered, well, one of them was Carrie Kelly or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe they're going to bounce back and forth. But yeah,
That'd be
this
cool.
definitely seems like the beginning of a new story, a new origin for Two-Face.
Yeah, that's something to be excited about. And on the cover, apparently, Harvey Bullock isn't in it, but he's dressed up like Dick Tracy on the cover, so.
What? I mean, that's how he always dresses, and it's not yellow.
He's not smoking. That's why I did
Oh,
like.
okay.
But
He
he's
isn't smoking, that's
wearing a
true.
bunch of yellow.
That's
That's
just
not yellow,
highlighted
that's
brown.
yeah.
Alright,
tan.
fine. Harvey Bullock does not dress up like Dick Tracy. What about over at Marvel?
Well, again, there's not a lot, except when you figure out our picks of the week are all Marvel. It'll certainly seem a little bit more.
Yeah.
First up, we got Avengers. Some more Infinity fun for you. And speaking of Avengers, we also have New Avengers, which is also some more Infinity fun.
It's so great.
Should be pretty cool. If you read the last issue of Infinity, we know about Thanos' son now, so I assume at least one of these two books will be dealing with that. Probably New Avengers, because I think that's the one on Earth. So that should be wacky fun. Next up, we got Fantastic Four, number, 13?
Yeah.
13.
3 more.
Yep, this is definitely, I've read this already, it's definitely the beginning of the final story.
Oh.
Kind of starting to figure out what's going on a little bit, although I was completely confused for most of the issue.
Yeah.
Until the end, and then I was like, oh, okay, that makes
That's
sense.
Fantastic Four.
Yep.
Too much time travel.
There's
No,
some time travel.
not in Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, it's okay. That's the name of the game in Fantastic
Speaking of
Four.
time travel, there's more time travel in this one.
Yeah, I was about to say. How could there not be?
Then we got Superior Spider-Man. I think this is wrapping up, if maybe the second to last part of the Spider-Man 2099 story.
Yes.
You
I
don't like
really
that
have not been
Spider-Man
enjoying
story?
the Spider-Man 2099.
He's off in the future, man.
Time travel.
That's Spider-Man. He's supposed to stay where he's supposed to stay put.
Well, it's not the same guy. It's Miguel, whatever his name is.
Right. But what I'm saying is, neither one of these guys, I don't care about. I like
What?
I like Doc Ock Spidey.
You've been fighting for your love of Doc Ock Spidey.
Oh,
since the
I
beginning.
do, but I have not been getting into Spidey 2099 at all. I haven't been.
Alright.
Sorry.
So I don't care. I mean, I think it's a good book, but I don't think it's a great book.
Yeah, I'm excited about when apparently according to some previews and things, Doc Ock Spidey's about to get some Spidey legs. I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's
He's already
so
got him on this new costume.
Does he?
Haven't we seen him already?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
I mean, I've seen
whip
images
them out.
of it, but I don't
Maybe-
read the
maybe
series.
That's just all I've just seen.
I've seen him on that
previews and
poster of
shit.
him macking on Black Cat. I'm excited to see what's going on there.
Oh well.
What's next?
But that's it for Marvel, except for maybe picks of the week, so we might have to all be Marvel.
Yeah, they totally are. Ma, what's your pick of the week?
Guardians of the Galaxy. I finally got caught up with this series. Just binge reading it and love the characters, love the feel of the book. I'm really enjoying seeing Angela, and this is the first time I've actually ever read an Angela comic. So I think she's a pretty cool character.
The rest of the world is like agreeing with you. It's the first time that we've ever read Angela comic either.
But, you know, there is some motivation to read this comic for me because the movie is coming out. I don't want to walk into it completely blind. And if it's anything like what I've been reading, it's going to be a great movie. I mean, it's pretty much across the board. Everyone believes it's going to be good.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Which
Yeah.
oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, regardless or not, it's an awesome comic. Who cares
Yeah.
if the movie's good or
Yeah.
not?
it's
I mean, I
fun.
hope it is.
Yeah, I
But-
totally care if it's a good movie.
Yeah,
But
but I'm just saying, for the sake of the comic book.
For the sake of the comic book, it's worth
Yeah.
buying.
I have questions for both of you. First of all, since you've caught up on it, remember when Iron Man and Rocket Raccoon were like talking about sleeping with the help me out. Gamora, thank you. Gamora.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, and then Iron Man asked Rocket if he had ever.
Oh,
And for a
gosh.
half a second, I was kind of like, man, I hope he doesn't say yes, but I kind
You
of hope
hope
he
he's
says
just,
yes.
you hope he's just joking.
Which, Rocket didn't, but the
just
fact that
rubbing on his
Iron
face that
Man,
he's a raccoon.
Iron Man had to ask.
He's not a raccoon.
Yeah, he's not a raccoon.
Don't call him a raccoon.
It gets him mad.
Then why is his name Rocket
I
Raccoon?
don't know.
Now, right. Because they didn't think he would be a popular character.
Well, in the original stuff, he was a raccoon. I mean, he is a raccoon, but sort of not.
What do you have you heard the rumors about it being down to Paul Rudd and Gordon-Levitt for Hank
Joseph
Pym?
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yeah, sorry.
Joe,
Well,
Joe,
we
Joe.
don't know it's Hank Pym. It's just Ant-Man.
That's true. That's true.
I'm under the impression it's not Hank Pym.
Who are you
Which
pulling
one's Paul
for?
Rudd?
Every
I
actor.
don't think I've ever seen a George Clooney movie.
Yeah, every
I
actor.
have.
Two now.
Dude.
She watched Gravity and Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That's it. Paul Rudd.
What was he in?
Role Models? You've seen that one.
Did you see this? Is
Oh,
the
He
yeah, I
watched
have-
it.
I
He
have
watched
seen-
it on their honeymoon.
I have seen a Paul Rudd movie. That'd be
probably seen
interesting.
another one.
I don't know if I'd like to see him in another movie though.
Remember This Is 40?
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
Bad
That
movie.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's guy would be good. Because he'd draw in all the ladies
he's
and
nice
draw them all
though.
to comics.
But Paul Rudd would be awesome.
Paul Rudd, if they go the more comedic route, which I assume it's Edgar Wright, I think
Yeah.
he would fit it better. He's a little older, but I mean, he would be pretty awesome. He's amazing. He's really good.
I like going less with the obvious choices. Like when the rumor was like that John Krasinski could have been Captain America. Like I was like, oh, that sounds weird. Yes, let that happen. That sounds awesome. But no, I hope it's Paul Rudd. Both of them are big names. Both of them are.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they kind of have to go with a kind of established name if they want Ant-Man to.
Yeah,
Really take
Ant-Man is
out.
not like Thor. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna need something to pull people who don't care about Ant-Man in,
Yeah.
and who cares about Ant-Man? So
Oh no!
I don't.
I care about that Edgar Wright's directing it.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
You could be Ant-Man and I'd watch it. If Edgar Wright's directing.
Thank you. Thank you. But you know what that means? Ant-Man's not going to make any money.
I don't do okay. They always make.
He always makes his money back,
Yeah.
but he's never had like a big hit.
No, Scott Pilgrim's as close as he's had to hit.
Yeah, and that like premiered at like number 5 or whatever.
It's an awesome movie. Though.
Yeah, I agree. I like Scott Pilgrim a lot. I like the video game too.
He's the kind of guy that's. I mean, it's the aftermarket where he gets his popularity.
Right.
So,
It's the
I mean, who hasn't seen Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz
Right.
except for Mara?
yeah exactly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about my pick of the week.
All right.
And if Edgar Wright wanted to direct this movie, the Hawkeye standalone movie, I think that would be pretty sweet too. So
If
You have to
did
get a
it
different
this
Hawkeye.
yeah,
style, it would have to be this
exactly.
style, Yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't be.
That wouldn't be like
Jeremy Renner.
I don't know that he could do. I don't know that he could play this Hawkeye.
I don't think he could either. But I am excited. It's been forever. It's been August, maybe? No,
It's been at least 2
July. I think
years. It might have been July.
it's been a long time. So it's good to see this guy back. I think the last one was the annual, right?
Yeah, the last one was an annual, and then like the next one should be like 2 weeks.
Good.
Because Annie Wu's doing the Kate Bishop part, and then Aja's gonna do the Clint part,
Awesome.
and they're gonna go back and forth.
But we don't need to talk about this. This is just an awesome series. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a great series. Anyone that has been reading it enjoys it. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so I had 3 options for pick of the week, and Mad Mara got the other one. So here I am talking about the X-Men again.
Actually, for our Nerdspan viewers, I don't think you've ever talked about
that's possible.
an X-Men comic. So Brian likes the X-Men. If
Brian
you
likes
can't
the
tell, there's a over on this wall too. They're all over the freaking
Yes.
place. If there's not Buffy, it's the X-Men.
But you can't blame them because X-Men have been really killing it lately.
Oh, definitely.
No,
And they have
yeah.
a legacy of great stories and great characters.
I've been reading them since I was 12, and this is maybe as good as it's ever been. Maybe the Byrne Claremont years maybe better. I don't know.
But that's still saying like this is the best it's been in 30 years.
Without a doubt,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We're back. Chapter 8 of Battle of the Atom. There's all kinds of future X-Men and future Brotherhood, whatever you want to call the evil X-Men running around. Wolverine's lying on the ground dead because
Apparently he lost his powers.
he lost his powers in Wolverine, and that's the first time they've ever talked about it in the other X-Men books, which is weird because I don't want to spoil anything. But he's gonna get his powers. I mean, they're already talking about it in Wolverine, how they're gonna get his powers back.
Yeah.
So it was weird that they even put that in there. I thought.
Right.
But little Mystique Wolverine babies running around.
Yeah. I guess it finally happened.
Yep. And we got. I'm obviously not going to spoil it, but there's an interesting factoid you find in there that's going to lead to other stuff, possibly the trial of Jean Grey.
Well, I've totally forgotten since then. Who was Baby Mystique Wolverine pretending to be? Xavier?
Dakin.
Yeah.
No.
No, he
No,
was.
it was Xavier.
That wasn't it.
No, because Xavier's in there. Who was it? I don't even remember.
It wasn't Deadpool. It wasn't Ice Hulk.
No, because all those people are in there. I don't remember which one it was.
Crap. It wasn't Beast. It wasn't Jean Grey.
I honestly don't even remember.
Wow.
I thought it was Xavier.
No, because Xavier's still in there. I mean, maybe he was, playing as Xavier at some other plots.
It wasn't Molly.
No, because Molly's in there too.
Wow.
Kitty?
Oh, it
Yes.
was.
Okay. All right.
That's right. It was
That's-
Days of Future Past Kitty.
That's awesome. All right. Well, we're going to end it on that note, guys. And from nerdspan.com, I'm Matt Wood.
I'm Mara Wood.
I'm Brian Keown.
And we will see you next time, guys. Enjoy the comics.